You guys, it is day 4 on this journey of self-discovery. If you've been with me for these 4 days, thank you so much, dearly. I'm very, very grateful that you're here. Not only supporting me, but just being here for yourself, because this wisdom I share is truly, truly for you to open up, to remind yourself of how wonderful you are, and to know that you are abundance, you are wealth, and you are joy, and you are everything that you ever desire. So I'm here to remind you of that. So if you're new to this, my name is Brittny Fontanez. Thank you so much for being here with all of us who have been following me so far. So this is day 4 now. These past days I've been talking about different topics, but today is a special day. Why is it special? It's because I'm not going to talk about any topic. It's not going to be specifically on one topic. Today I'm just going to vent. Today I am just going to vent. So you guys are definitely in for a treat. So there's one thing I want to say. Do you guys, do you feel the shift? Do you feel the shift in your mentality? Do you feel the shift in your emotions? Do you feel the shift in your essence of your being to your core? Do you feel the spiritual shift that is going on within everyone and everything of the universe? Do you feel that shift? Oh, I feel it. Today was a magnificent day. It was not magnificent as in like everything outside of me was magnificent. It was magnificent is because my world on the inside is changing. It is changing. I started to forgive a lot more today. I started to love a little harder than I did before today. Oh, I started to realize my worth and my love and the people who are really deserving of my presence and my essence. I started to realize why I exist. I started to realize my existence is important. Today, I was in the mode of self-love to the point that I was so in the zone of loving myself and loving my life and believing in myself and believing in what I'm doing for you guys and what I'm doing for myself. Oh, I feel nothing but confidence, and I was at my best to the point I was giving nothing but love to everyone. And you know what's amazing is that when you're at your best, you're able to give your best. And today was such a magnificent day because not only I feel the shift from my old self to my new self, but I'm starting to realize the truth about life. Life is just so simple. When you allow yourself to feel the joy that you've been wanting to feel all your life. Oh, man. You know what's magnificent? The secret to life that a lot of people don't know is, man, it's gratitude. And it's gratitude. I have to say this. I have to say this. Because this is the only thing that really has changed my life is gratitude. And I'm not talking about gratitude. Oh, thank you for opening the door for me. Or saying you're welcome. Or, you know, just being kind when you feel like it. That's not even close to gratitude. I'm talking about using and implementing gratitude in every area of your life. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to suggest a book for you guys. It's called The Magic by Rhonda Burns. That book has taught me how to use gratitude in every area of my life. And I have used that book over and over and over and over and over until I got into the habit of being grateful for the tiny things. Now, let me get into detail with gratitude and how it changed my life and how I'm happy and how I feel the shift and alignment of becoming of who I've been wanting to become. Now, let me get into this. When I wake up every morning, when I open my eyes, the first thing I say is thank you. It's because today you were given another life. Because someone else was not able to wake up today. When I open my eyes and I can see the beauty of today and look out my window, I'm grateful that I have vision to see because someone probably did wake up, but someone probably doesn't have the vision to see the beauty of today. I could wake up and be thankful, and I could see and be grateful, and I could sit myself up because I have the strength and the health and the energy to sit myself up to be ready for this day. So you know what? I'm grateful for that because someone probably did wake up, someone probably did have the vision, but someone's probably dying of an illness or a sickness, and that's why they don't have the strength to get up out of bed to explore today. I am so grateful that I can plant my feet on this ground. I'm grateful when I get out of bed because I'm planting my roots for today. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my toes. I'm grateful for my feet. I'm grateful for my legs. I'm grateful for my bones. I'm grateful for my blood. I'm grateful for my heart. Man, I'm just simply grateful every morning when I wake up, because someone probably did wake up. Someone probably did have vision. Someone probably did have health to be able to lift themselves up out of bed. But you know what's crazy? That person probably did not have legs because they're probably paralyzed or something happened in an accident. You know how crazy? If you really think about it that way. That's why I'm not telling you to compare yourself to other people, because we all do have our own problems and we all are our own individuals. So yeah, you do have your own life, but really get deep into it. Be grateful for what you have. The biggest thing I come to learn is complaining is being truly ungrateful. It really is. And when I started to realize that, and I started to implement gratitude, man, I started to feel so much better. You can't hate when you're grateful. You can't be angry when you're grateful. You can't be sad when you're grateful. You can only be joyful. You can only be empowered. You can only be in control. You can only be nothing but the essence of love when you're in the state of gratitude. And when I started to implement gratitude, not only have I started to learn how to be grateful for the tiny things, even to the point down to my toothbrush and my toothpaste or to my doorknob, but it taught me how to be grateful for everything in my life that made me who I am today. It taught me how to be grateful for the pain. Ooh, all I known was pain. Oh, all I know was pain. That was my kind of love, was pain. That's the only love I ever experienced in my life, was pain. But you know what's so magnificent? I'm so grateful for that pain because it gave me the strength that I needed. And with that strength, I started to gain courage within myself and my abilities and my gifts and my existence, to the point that I started to create faith within my essence and my creator, to the point that I just became the compound, unconditional essence of love. And in doing that, not only did I started to see the beauty in life, but I started to love the essence of every tiny little detail of the process of the orchestration of life. Because if you really understand it, the world is not going to shit. It's our mentalities thinking that the world is going to shit. The world is run off of a beautiful orchestration that is so beyond our essence, so beyond our understanding, to the point that you may think that, why God, why are you gonna let people be cruel? Why are you gonna let people do this? Why are you gonna do that? It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter what's going on outside of you, because it's already perfect. It's already in perfect orchestration. The same way where I say your imperfections are magnificently perfect. You are perfect the way that you are. Perfect the way that you are. Everything is perfect the way that it is. But the reason why we don't feel like it's good is because we let ourselves sit in this mindset, not only a fixed mindset, but a fearful mindset, to the point that we are so oblivious, to the point that we are so overwhelmed with the thoughts of worry, to the point that we're not present, that we're not loving, that we're not aware, that we're not here. And oh my God, today, when I was in the essence of self-love and in that mindset and in that zone and in that feeling of just gratitude and love and joy and empowerment, it hurts. It hurts my heart, because not only do I see physical individuals, but I do see energy, and I do see spirits, and I do see what's behind people, and I see nothing but misery, and I see nothing but hatred, and I see nothing but self-destruction, and that breaks my heart, because we were preciously made out of the essence of love, and essence of love is of everything, is of abundance, is of wealth, is of joy, is of beauty and free. Oh my God, don't even get me started that how you were created. But it breaks my heart to see so many lost souls. And you know what's so crazy? Majority of them want to be found, but they don't allow themselves to be found. And what I mean by that, they don't allow themselves to surrender their own bullshit, so they can feel empty, to the point not only they feel empty, but they feel whole. But they feel whole in the sense that even if they feel empty, they know they're making space inside of them for something so much more beautiful and so much more new and so much more resonating with the essence of the desire that they want to manifest. Oh man, but oh man, ooh, I be wanting to shank. I almost got ghetto there for a second. Almost got ghetto. Zen, Brittny. Zen. Oh, we were created out of the essence of love, but we were taught how to hate, and it breaks my heart to see people that hate. But most of all, they hate, and they express the hatred, and they express that misery, and they express that depression, and they express that darkness. It's because they are in it themselves. That's why I made a quote today. And the majority of the quote that's saying, no matter what bad situation or a cruel person does to you, love them and love the situation anyways. Because if you really think about it, everything does happen out of the essence of love. That is my affirmation. Anything that happens in life is out of love. And I don't care if it's bad, and I don't care if that person is cruel. You know what? I am glad they're that way, and I'm glad situations happen like that, because it's not only out of the essence of love, but it teaches me how to love them. And I understand most of you want to be pity and not want to love and not forgive, but please understand how powerful it is that you can feel love, how powerful it is how you can actually forgive, because within that power, you got to understand there's a lot of people that don't know love, and they don't know how to love themselves. So be grateful that you can love and give it and receive it. That's a gift from divine. Divine gave you that gift to feel. And you know, it breaks my heart that majority of people always think it's about the mind. It's always about thinking. That's how I get through life. But we discard how we feel. You know what's crazy? Is that everyone in life think they have to go to school, think they need a better job, think they need a family, think they need a house, think they need a new car, think. And they think all those things are going to make them happy. But if you really think about it, if you keep thinking and you keep getting those things, you're going to keep thinking, you're going to keep going, and you're going to just keep wanting more and more. You're never going to be satisfied. That's why, and you know what's crazy? The more you want, people want more is because they think it's going to make them happy. But materialistic items, thinking about those things, and getting those things will never make you happy. What's going to make you happy is getting in tune with your emotions and figuring out why it is you're unhappy in order to find the solution to your happiness. You got to dive into your goddamn feelings. Sorry for the swearing, but this is serious. This is how I've been feeling. This is my rampage today. This is my vent to you guys. I hope you get inspiration. I hope you get wisdom, and I hope you gain some intelligence and some knowledge, because this is some real things I'm about to lay out on you guys. It is so important that you tap into your feelings. All my life, people call me emotional, too complex, too hard to love. People have told me that I am bad luck. I did what everyone else does in society, and that is like ignore their emotions. You know what that got me? That got me into a place it got me into a room in my mind that was only darkness, and the only light was one spotlight shining on me. But I was in this room of darkness and clutter, and I was supremely alone. I was so alone in my mind, to the point my mind created its own enemy, its own entity, to the point it created its own enemy towards me. And that is called the ego, if you really want to put it that way. So when I dived into my heart, I'll never forget writing a quote that said, let your heart guide you, because it knows what you want. And I stopped my videos because I needed to get my mind right. And I actually took my own advice. That's why I stopped my videos, because I needed to learn how to take my own advice before I give it. So I took my own advice, and I let my heart be my guide. And that was the best decision I ever made for myself. Because no matter how much people put me down, no matter how I've been bullied all my life through school, from start to school to end, I hated school because I've been nothing but bullied. I still get tortured to this day. I still get made fun of to this day. I still get judged to this day. I still have people questioning me, trying to state their opinions on how my life should be. Fuck that shit, man. You're living for you. You're operating your mind, feeling your heartbeat, you're walking your shoes. No one else is. Don't ever validate anyone's opinion about you if you know yourself. And this is why it's so crucial to tap into your feelings. Is because when you tap into your feelings, oh, that's where the true power lies. Like I said, your purpose is hidden within your wounds. Dive into that unhealed pain, because that's where not only the wisdom and the solution to your life is, but that's where not only the pain lies, but that's where the love lies. Ooh, ooh, that not only that's where the anger lies, but that's where the joy lies. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's not only where you lose yourself, but that's where you find yourself, is in your heart, man. Let your heart be your guide, because it knows what is best for you. Yes, your mind, body, and soul accumulated into a physical individual, but let your heart be your guide, because that is your spirit. Like Wayne Dyer said, if prayer is talking to God, then intuition is God talking to you, man. That's power right there. Tap into that. Tap into that. I'm not saying open the Bible, because listen, I don't even read the Bible. I read the Bible a few times, but I believe in some parts of it. I don't believe in everything of it, because it's been passed down from person to person, so who knows the real words of Jesus. But I do believe in those conscious beings that did exist. I do believe they created such a movement that's so powerful, because they tapped in their consciousness. They tapped in not only to their mind, but they tapped into the essence of their heart, and they let this get aligned to the point they found themselves. That is power right there. Most of us think knowledge is power. No. Knowledge is useless, not only without action, but without passion. Oh, man. I'm shocking myself right now just saying what I'm saying. This is serious stuff, you guys. Get to know yourself. It is so, oh my God. I got to read you guys this, because this is powerful right here. Love is the solution. Meditation is the solution. Forgiveness is the solution. Consciousness is the solution. A small act of kindness is the solution. Realizing our power. Realizing our power is the solution. Taking deliberate action is the solution. And guess what's the last thing? You are the solution. Oh, you are the solution to your own problems. Yeah, you are the creator of your own problems, but you are the solution to your own problems. You could be your own enemy, but wouldn't you want to be your best friend and your own hero? Ah, man, the mind only makes an enemy out of you if you don't know how to control it. And learn how to control your mind to the point that you know your emotions, and learn how to control your emotions to the point that you know who you are and you know what you want. Because listen, when I started to actually not learn how to control my mind, because your heart knows how to heal itself, but when I started to really understand how my mind works and the patterns I've created and the beliefs that I've created that I've been living off on, when I started to get in tune with those patterns, I started to realize how certain thoughts really affect how you feel. And I used to be a very, very resentful, angry person. But until one day, and it was recently too, I visualized myself taking my hands, digging them in my heart and opening my heart, and I see nothing but light shine through it. Nothing but light shined through. Oh, light came out of my heart. And you know what's crazy? I digged into my heart and I found those, I don't even know what I would call it. It was like this dark compound essence that it looks so weird of an energy. But I dug it out of my light, and I let it flee, and I let it go, and I let it flow, and I just surrendered, and I let it go, man. I just let it go. Because listen, when you're at a point in your life when you feel like you're suffering, you're unhappy, and you're miserable, that is your suffering telling you to wake the fuck up. to wake the fuck up to your own bullshit story that you keep telling yourself, to the excuses of why you can't create a happy life or have a happy life. Wake up to that suffering, because that shit's trying to tell you something. A lot of people try to avoid pain. This is what I'm talking about, not tapping into your emotions. A lot of people try to avoid pain thinking that they're going to find their way in life. But I'm going to guarantee you, the more you avoid that pain, the more it destroys you. The more you do not face it, the more it's going to beat you. No, the more you ignore it, the more it's going to nag at you. Get over this shit. We're in a period of not only there's a huge shift going on, but there's a point where we need a change. And a lot of people think you need a new year to change. No, man. You got this second right here to change. You could tell yourself you want to stop smoking. You could tell yourself you want to stop drinking. You could tell yourself you want to stop being a dumbass. You could tell yourself you want to learn how to read. You could tell yourself, oh, I'm not dyslexic. You could tell yourself, oh, I'm healthy. Oh, you can tell yourself, oh, no matter what, I believe in myself and I know I'm going to create my dreams and I know I'm the creator of my destiny. You can tell yourself that and believe in it, and I guarantee you it is very goddamn true. It is true. It is true. Do you believe you're unhappy? Hey, well, you're unhappy. As simple as that. But if you believe you're wealthy, and you believe that you're prosperous, and you believe that you deserve everything that you want in life, God, so be it. That is true as well. It is your choice. Man. And it's so important to tap your emotions, because I'm going to give an example here. A lot of people think about starting a business, and they think about the project, and they think about the products, and they think about the idea, and they think about advertising, think about marketing, da, 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 da. But, here's the thing. In order for a business to succeed, in order for a business to continue, in order for a business to really grow and evolve into newer generations, even until you pass, a business cannot live not only without a vision and not only without a why, but a vision cannot, a business, a vision, anything, a project you want to create, none of that can't exist unless you have passion in it. And passion comes from your heart. Passion comes from your feelings. Being inspired comes from feelings. Knowing what you love comes from feelings, man. It's about time we start facing our pain. It's the perfect quote. Perfect. Just when I turn around, it's perfect. It's just this is perfect. Listen to this. This is perfect. I am not looking to escape my darkness. I am learning to love myself there. Let me read something else. Pain brings us together. Pain brings us together, but here's what's magnificent. Happiness keeps us together. So everything is out of the essence of love, man. Listen, because without pain, how would you know better? Without mistakes, how would you know how to improve? If it wasn't for failure, how would you know how to be a problem solver when that same problem occurs? It's funny how majority of people believe this world is evil, but there's no such thing as evil. There's no such thing as really bad. I mean, yeah, we have words for these things that seem bad or negative, but really, we need all of this. We need this pain. We need this suffering. We need this sickness. We need this illness. We need the things that we don't want. We need destructive things to happen. We need hatred. We need all the damn shit that we have that seems bad. We need all that. You know why we need all that? It's because how would we know what we want and how we want to feel if we don't know what we don't want? Whoa, I know your mind's been blown, because my mind was just blown just saying that. We need these things that seem bad in order to figure out what we want. We need this contrast to figure out what we want. And a lot of people don't know what they want because they're stuck up here when everything lies within here. Yeah, these two go at it. Oh, they go at it. Oh, the dang time. But you have this whole entire essence that is your soul, that is ready to shut these up and put them together and get shit done and realize your worth and realize what you deserve and realize the work you need to create in order to get what it is that you want. Get in tune with yourself. There's a shift going on. Get on this shift. Get on this flow. Go with life. Oh my God, surrender, man. This is another thing I got to. You got to surrender. So I had a conversation. Excuse me, I need some water. Water is not only a lifesaver on a hot day or after a hangover, it's a lifesaver every day. A majority of people don't drink water. I don't know what wave you want, but think about it. A majority of people say, oh, I drink green tea. That's good too. But you need water in order to make green tea. So get on that water wave, man. Get on that water wave. But what I want to talk about is you gotta surrender, man. The people who think they know it all are fools. That's why they stay stagnant and stay in their comfort zone and stay the same way. It's because they think they know it all. If you really think about it, if you really see successful people, they're those type of people that not only they know their teachers, but they know their students too. So they're willing to not be a fool, but willing to think they know nothing so they can learn it all. That's power right there. And that, in order to gain that power to the point you want to expand your mind and open it up so you can explore new things and what you've been taught, that's awesome right there, to be quite honest. Because honestly, when I surrendered, like when I mean I surrendered, like it should make you question, you guys, when we're really down and out, like hit rock bottom, essence down and out, we have this ability to call out to this essence that we call God. Right? Isn't that strange? That's strange. We have the essence to do something like that. All my life, that's all I had. All I had was God. I had God all my life. When people were there physically but didn't love me, didn't care for me, always just put me down, God was the only thing I had in my life to keep me going. God was the reason why I stopped myself from killing myself. No one else. But when I started to want to surrender, like I wanted to stop being in control of things I wasn't in control of. But the main thing is that I wanted to stop believing that I had to be in control of everything in order for things to go my way. And then I started to realize that when I surrendered and let go of that belief, I let go of part of me that was keeping me from who I really wanted to be. When I surrendered and gave all my problems, just gave all my problems and my goals and my dreams away, I felt so vulnerable, but I felt so whole but empty. Like I was talking about in the beginning, I felt whole. And ever since I started doing that, more and more and more beautiful things just started flowing in. And I told myself I needed to stop fighting the old and start building the new and stay focused on the new. It's because, listen, the battle's over. The battle's over. Face your pain, face your fears, face your traumas, face your beliefs, face all that shit that has you stagnant, that has you comfortable, that has you staying where you are, that you know you're unhappy. Face that shit, because when you face your fear, everything that you want lies behind fear. And I learned that. You know, it took me a long time to start these videos again. You know, the hardest part to do anything is starting. But I started. And now I'm happy to be on my 4th day. I'm happy to be here with you guys, and I'm happy that I've grown myself to this point, to this ability. Not only that I love myself and I love my life, even if I don't have everything that I want physically, I believe that all the riches in my mind that I visualize is mine. I believe it's already mine. I believe it's already manifested. Even if it's not here in my physical reality, I already know it exists because I already thought it, and I know I created it, and I know I succeeded in all of it, and that is my vision. I'm not attached to it. I'm not certain about it. I'm not wanting it. I already know it's mine. I already know what's coming. I'm not worried about it. When I started to learn all this and I started to learn to love life, life just gave me nothing but love and beauty back, to the point I might have found my soulmate. To the point that I had the confidence and ability to get in front of the camera again and share my wisdom and believe in my gifts and my ability and my intelligence in order to be in front of this camera with you guys. There's so much power into wanting to love yourself, and there's so much power into letting go and surrendering, but there's so much power in gratitude. But the truest way to gain strengths in life is not through your strengths. It's through your weaknesses and your pain. Because how will you know your strength if it wasn't for something that makes you weak first? There's nothing wrong with breaking down, surrendering, and let going. It doesn't mean that you're quitting. It just means that you're tired of suffering and you just want to feel joy again. Oh, when I finally said enough was enough with the suffering, my spiritual awakening happened. To the point I had no choice, but instead of diving into this world and being of this world and being what everyone else wants to be, as in go to school, get a job, get a car, do this, do that, all that bullshit, when I started to bypass all that and discard that, I started to learn the truth through my own way of living. I love reading books, but my truest lesson is life. I learned to be this person by not only reading, but by absorbing myself, by learning myself, by figuring out my thoughts, by feeling my feelings, by letting my imagination and my intuition run wild in my inner world, to the point that I had no choice but to go through the wilderness within my soul, to the point that I not only had to trouble into my darkness and fight all my demons, but I had to understand that all that darkness was created by me, and I had to understand though that I am of that darkness as well. But listen, let me get deep. I don't mean in a negative way. I just mean that we are of everything in life. No matter how much you think anything bad or anything that seems out of the ordinary, it's really of you too, because it exists the same way happiness wants to be expressed. Pain wants to be expressed too. So, whew. Lot to talk about, a lot to think about, a lot to absorb. So glad you guys were here for this. If you got some inspiration, I'm happy. Ooh, thank you. I did my job. If you guys want more events like this, if you still want topics, let me know. But if you want more events and more rampages, oh, I could definitely do that for you guys. But this was especially for you guys because this was needed. This needed to be shared. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. We're going to continue this journey of self-discovery tomorrow with day 5. Oh, I really hope you guys have a great weekend. Please be safe. Just focus on you and what you want and why you want it and who you are. And when you do that, when you question your existence, ooh, the journey will start for you. But don't question your existence if you're not ready to figure out who it is you truly are and why it is you exist. So I love you guys. See you guys tomorrow on day 5. Woo! Please have a blissful night. Love you guys. Namaste. Add me. Actually, subscribe to my YouTube. Add me on Facebook. Add me on Instagram. Add me on Snap. If you have anything you need support in or any followers, please let me know. I love supporting. I love being here for people. If you're going to support me, if you're going to like my stuff, and you're going to comment on it, if you're going to add me and follow me, please let me know to follow you back, because we're all here for success. We're all here trying to build ourselves, and we all need support. And I love seeing people succeed, and I love seeing people go after what it is they want, because I'm doing it for myself. So if you need support, I'm here for you. Just let me know. I love you guys. Please have a blissful night, and see you tomorrow. Namaste.